The persecution of Donald Trump has just gone on for too long. We've made full circle. Democrats have made full circle. One of the first things that they attacked Trump for when he was campaigning to run for president the first time was Stormy Daniels. We're talking 2023. 7 years later, they are still going after him for something about Stormy Daniels that didn't even happen until 2019. So they attacked him in 2016 for the payment. Then in 2019, they're claiming now that he used campaign funds or paid his lawyer through the campaign so that his lawyer could pay off Stormy Daniels. We're still here. It's a political persecution of Donald Trump. You understand this, right? We started with Stormy Daniels and all these sexual assault allegations that he had, right? This Jean Carroll comes out and talks about this, that supposedly Donald Trump had raped her in the 1990s. Some other woman came out and said that Donald Trump kissed her in 1997. All these other sexual assault allegations, nothing ever came about them. Okay? And we kept moving forward. Besides Stormy Daniels, all the times that people have accused him and his family of business wrongdoings and tax issues, Russian interference, they claimed that him and his administration were working with Russia to interfere in the 2016 election. And you know what this was based off of? This was based off of somebody in his administration saying, oh yeah, the Russians gave us some information on Hillary Clinton. And the FBI flagged it and said they must be working with Russia to interfere in the election. It's a persecution. They did a 2-year investigation on it, and they didn't find what they alleged. But that's not the biggest problem. Then they tried to go after him for obstruction in an investigation that they just found he did no wrongdoing. It goes on forever. The Ukrainian phone call where they claimed that he was trying to trade aid for political information on Joe Biden. The phone call came out. He didn't do that. They still proceeded in investigating it. We heard the phone call. It goes on forever. We're going to continue to hear about this forever until something occurs. They went after him for his taxes. They had his taxes released to the public. No wrongdoing. We heard for years, for 4 or 5 years about his tax returns, how there's definitely illegal activity and there's all sorts of problems. They got released. Nothing. We keep doing this. We're even blaming stuff today on him. There's a train derailment and we blamed it on Trump. The Chinese spy balloon that was probably a weather balloon. Guess what? Oh, well, Trump never shot down any of the Chinese spy balloons that came into America when he was president. Yes, because he probably knew that they were weather balloons. How long is this going to go on for? They went after the Trump organization. You know what they went after him for? Because the Trump organization gave assets. They paid like bonus assets to the CFO. So they went after the organization, saying that the organization was trying to avoid paying taxes. The total amounts that they had to pay back were $1.7 million. The Trump organization, and they said that it began in 2005. The Trump organization in 2005 brought in a total revenue of almost $500 million. $500 million. And I'm sorry, that might have been profit. I think the revenue was over $1 billion. And you think that they were trying to give away $1.7 million in assets to avoid taxes on $1.7 million? They made hundreds of millions of dollars in profit. What were they trying to avoid? $300,000, $400,000 in taxes? They were going to have to pay $100 million in taxes, which they did. It's just, this is what's happening today. We've come full circle. We started with Stormy Daniels. We're back to Stormy Daniels. They don't know what else to go after Trump for. They hate him so much. They don't know what else to do. They're just going to bring back old stuff and go, well, we forgot to look into this. We need to investigate this even more. I wouldn't be surprised if you hear more about Russia, about the 2016 interference. I wouldn't be surprised. But look at the double standard. For everything that Trump did, I could show you Joe Biden doing the same thing. Sexual assault allegations? Oh, when Trump had sexual assault allegations, what a terrible, misogynistic, sexist person. What a disgusting human being. Joe Biden, though, is a great president, but he has sexual assault allegations. Bad business dealings with foreign partners. Donald Trump, what an evil, billionaire, disgusting, greedy human being. But Joe Biden, what a great president. I could show you business dealings that are shady with Joe Biden, especially with his family. I could show you foreign partners and ways that they made money overseas. But what a great president. I could show you all this. It doesn't matter. This is the political persecution of Donald Trump, and it's never going to stop. If Trump didn't run for another, if he wasn't going to run in 2024, maybe it would have slowed down. Maybe. It's going to continue, and there really isn't much that anybody could do about it. Because now you have local district attorneys going after Trump in New York. They went after the Trump organization. It wasn't enough. They need to get him on something. And now you have charges that may not even equal to a misdemeanor. But the district attorney for Manhattan is going to actually process this? This is what he's wasting his time and the tax dollars on?